Hi, let's talk about my most recent purchase from Hobbii. My biggest purchase from Hobbii so far. Like, I don't always spend 200 euros on yarn. No, no, no. That's not how we roll in this household. But for 2024, I have some ambitious plans. So let's talk about it. And yeah, I hope it wasn't a mistake. So Hobby had end of the year sale, and Christmas spirit. My father's girlfriend just welcomed her second grandchild, and I was like, should I make a blanket for them? So the older one is very into cars at the moment. Like, well, I'm not sure if it's phase or he will be into cars, like he will become a car guy one day, mm, working on project cars or something. Could be. I mean, from his father's history, that's very possible. So I purchased this pattern for corner to corner blanket for them, and for the 2-year old. Like, I don't know, like, I don't usually make stuff for children. Well, I make a lot of amigurumis, right? Like, my whole entire channel is, oh, let's make some amigurumis, let's make some toys. But I don't have too many children in my life, like in my personal life. Like, my boyfriend has a niece. Then my father's girlfriend has her grandchildren, right? But aside from that, I don't have too much contact with like children, right? So yeah, I don't know if he will like it, if they will use this blanket. It it will be a project that I will just make throughout the year. His birthday is in December, so I plan to gift it in December in 2024. So I have plenty of time because now it's January. I will link the pattern that I bought for this yarn in description down below. I got yarn for this project. I got a lot of yarn for this project because I got the yarn before I even purchased the pattern. And I was like, okay, I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if it's too much. If it's too much, then it's great, because if I have to get more yarn and the dye lots are not the same, then basically, because even with commercial yarn, it can be a little bit different in shade. So then, after I bought this yarn, I got some additional yarn aside from the project. My boyfriend approached me and he was like, could you make something for my boss? Because she's really into flamingos. And he was like, can you make it for me? So I said, yes. But then I was like, I don't have enough pink yarn to make this flamingo. I should order some more. I haven't told him that, well, we have 7 kilos of yarn coming our way. Like, yeah, I checked the dimensions on the DHL website, and it was 7 kilos for the yarn I purchased the day before. So I was like, yeah, I kind of need a pink yarn. And he went on Hobbii's website, like he Googled a pink yarn, and he went on Hobbii's website because there was still sale going on, and he was like, yes, I will pay for this yarn, whatever, just log into your account so you get the points, right? He knew I was ordering from Hobbii, but also, like, he just Googled pink yarn. That was funny, but then I told him, like, I have some yarn coming, but no pinks. Sorry. So he purchased a set that also arrived with my big order. So I had this very expensive order on my way. I was checking the tracking frantically. Like, I ordered it the end of December, and I knew, like, I work in postal service. Okay, I work for a courier company. That's my full time job, and I know we don't work those days. We don't work 1st January. Like, girl, what do you expect? But still, I was checking the tracking. Like, did it move? Did they pick it up from the warehouse? Like, what's going on? Anyways, so yeah, it arrived. Like, I got no updates up until it was in front of my door. Like, it arrived yesterday, and I was like, it's still at the warehouse. What's wrong, DHL? And then I got a ring on the door, and there was it, my parcels. So something went wrong with tracking, anyways. So then I went outside to see, like, who rang the doorbell, right? And I saw my parcels. And then I saw that the big parcel, the parcel that, cost me a lot of money, was taped with, let's call it DHL whoopsie tape. So I took it inside. There was no packing slip. Oh, Stashenka. There was no packing slip inside. So I went online and I checked if everything was there, because some skeins were just loose in the bag. And fortunately, everything is here. And, as I mentioned, I work for postal service company. And, shit happens all the time, like, all the time. So I was grateful that everything was still in there, that they taped it up as good as they could, because I know those bags are really hard to tape up if something happens to them. And I was also grateful that there was no wine spillage on this parcel. Like, when I tell you shit happens all the time, and usually it's wine all over the place. Once I had fire extinguisher going off on my line, that was great, trying to salvage the situation. So I know things happen, and everything is fine with this order. So I'm just grateful I didn't have to contact Hobbii customer service to be like, guys, that's a lot of money that just went down the drain. But I'm talking and talking and talking, but where is the yarn? What did you buy? Let me show you. So, first things first, we are going to talk about yarn that I got for Flamingo for my boyfriend. This is Hobbii Rainbow Cotton, and it's 8 by 4. I was like, I would rather have 8 by 8 if I want to make an amigurumi with it. But this one was cheaper, and I also want to make like hold two strands together, so this is better to do that. As you can see, we have plenty of shades of pink. So when I'm done with Flamingo, I will post the result. I haven't decided yet which pattern I'm going to use for this Flamingo, but I already know that I want to make it tweak with holding two strands together. So yeah, there is that. If you're interested in what bag it is, it's color bag number 13. So yeah, there is that. I haven't seen the like the same colorway, the pink colorway in 8x8 anyways. Maybe it's somewhere on the website. I know they are spread around in different items on the website, so yeah, I haven't seen that one. Stasia, don't eat the cable, please. Let's move on to the huge bag that is sitting right behind the camera and I'm looking at it constantly. So I got some extras. I got some. This is a cotton lucky bag. They are very hard to come by lately. Like I was checking Hobbii website, for weeks, and they weren't online. And then I saw it's available. I already had the yarn in my cart, so I was like, let's throw it in there. But I'm not going to unbox it in this video. I'm going to make another video with just this bag because I think it will take me ages to unbox everything. So that's for later. So let's move on to what it started with. First up, we have Cotton Friends 8x4. So I decided to make this entire blanket in 8x4 cotton. And I wanted to try the Friends line because I was already using a rainbow and I was very happy with it. But the Friends cotton yarn is so I think the idea is that every yarn type, so it doesn't matter if it's cotton, if it's the acrylic, sorry, if it's wool, that the dye lots are similar, something like that. So they are friends with each other, hence the name. And this is color number 40. I think I have some loose ones in the bag as well, so I will not tear this apart. I will just dive into it later. Next up, we have also Cotton Friends in color number 76. It's like light blue, baby blue for the background. I got plenty of those. Let me maybe take them out. Yes, I don't have too much space here. I don't remember how many bags I got. I think 4 of those. I'm not sure if it will be enough or it will be just enough, but yeah, we'll see. And then we have some more blues. We have color number 91. I really like this color. Another blue, color number 84. I think I will post some close-up pictures of the yarn. And we have another 76. So yeah, I think that's it. I think we have 4 bags of those. We have, this is color number 124, and this is black. It yeah, it's still wrapped. So uh, on camera, I think it comes off a little bit brown, but it's black. I just got, you know, entire bag of black because I was like, a black is always nice. I can always use some. Okay, and then we are going to see the single skeins that are not wrapped. This is also 91. I have 4 of those, or 5 of those single skeins. I also have 5 more reds. I think it looks pink on camera. It's red. It's like true red. Camera, don't lie. Color number 40. So I have another shade. So it's like dark gray. It's color number 123. So it's not the same as the black one. Different color number, but it's hard to see. Oops. It's hard to see on camera the difference. Maybe if I take a picture later, comparing those two, you will see that they are different. Next up, I have 5 gray skeins. It's color number 119. I think on camera it comes off a little bit lighter than in person. So yeah, I have 5 of those. And last but not least, when it comes to single skeins, I got this off-white in color number 117. So I wanted to get white, but it was sold out. So I got this off-white color instead. I had some points saved up, so I got this teeny tiny bag of skeins. It's French cotton 8x8 mini in rainbow colors. It's color pack 03. Yeah, I'm going to see what I'm going to make with them, but I'm really happy with the colors. They are really teeny tiny. So how many grams? Oh, it's 10 grams. It's right on the main label. There we have it. All the goodies I got for 200 euros. It may seem like a lot. It is a lot to me, like to spend that much money in one go on yarn. But I hope that the things I will make with this yarn will bring some joy to someone. So I think it's worth it. I'm trying not to think about the price. I was trying to see if I can get cotton yarn any cheaper anywhere else, right? While Hobbii was having their yearly end of the year sale. And I even checked AliExpress for like milk cotton yarn. And I decided, no, it's not worth it. This is like the yarn I trust. It has the certification that it's safe. It was tested for chemicals. I'm not sure about all the yarn from AliExpress. I know some people get their yarn from AliExpress, but if I'm going to make a baby blanket, I want to have like a source that is trusted, basically. Let me put it that way, because we all probably know that some of the items that we can get from, like Shein, Temu, or AliExpress. They are not the best quality. Sometimes there were chemicals found that shouldn't be in this high of a concentration in those items. So I just went with Hobbii because it's a trusted seller. I'm on a Facebook hobby group, and I see a lot of people being hit with like taxes when the parcel gets to the border, right? It's checked by the duty guys. How is it called? Jesus, I'm losing my words today. Uh, Anyways, so because I live in the Netherlands, it was shipped to me from Germany. We are both in European Union, so I paid VAT on it, you know, and that's it. I didn't have to pay any import tax. When you live like in Canada, Australia, or the US, I think it ships then from some other warehouse, but it's also in Europe. And the problem is when you have a parcel coming to you from European country and you are not in country, European country meaning in European Union, because not every European country is in European Union. Yes, me trying to explain taxes. Then you, depending on how much value is in the parcel that is coming to you, then you may get hit with import taxes. And it all depends on your country. It's not something that Hobbii came up with, like we are going to ship it to you, but you have to pay additional taxes. No, it's your country charging you for importing something to your country. And I think a lot of people don't understand that because they make huge orders. Like, they are like, oh, I'm going to do like once a year order, and I'm going to order all my yarn in this one order. Well, then, if you are going to do that, you are going to probably get hit with import taxes and all the possible fees that they can charge you with. There is some kind of a threshold that if you don't go above this threshold, they shouldn't charge you any additional taxes. But it all depends on the country you live in. So yeah, you have to make sure before you order from abroad. I know it's easy for me to say because I'm in a country that is a member of European Union. I come from country that is a member of European Union. It's so fucking easy for us, right? And then I see a lot of people being like, "Oh, I just ordered this yarn. I cannot afford to pay more to get my parcel, basically." And I'm sorry for them. Like, yarn isn't cheap in the first place, especially from sites like Hobbii. I mean, it's a good quality yarn, and for me, it's worth the price. Uh, Personally, like I didn't have any bad experience with Hobbii so far. No, there are some people that are on a tight budget, so I just want to, you know, if you didn't know about it and you just found out that, well, I have to check for how much I can order before I get hit with additional taxes. Depending on the country, maybe every parcel that you order doesn't matter if it's 20 euros or 200 euros. It gets hit with like some fee or some tax, right? I remember ordering from the US. I'm not sure what it was, but I had to pay like additional €9 for duty taxes. So, it came from the US. I had to pay tax. It's not like, we as European Union members have some kind of privilege, me trying to justify taxes as if we don't pay too many taxes. Like, there's whole another discussion when it comes to taxes, because in European Union we pay, in most countries we pay a little bit more than in the US, but we don't have like state and federal taxes. So yeah, it's like a can of worms that I just opened, and my mind is, floating. We are talking about yarn here. Hello. But anyways, so I just wanted to give you a warning. If you're going to order from Hobbii and you're outside of European Union, pay attention to how much you order in one order, right? One order is one parcel, basically. Sometimes they can split it, but as we can see, they don't even split it when the bag is falling apart and the HL has to tape it. You have to pay attention to it, because I saw a lot of complaints about it online on the Facebook group, and I'm like, well, it already happened to you. I'm sorry, but for the future. So I just want to make sure that my my viewers know, about this subject. Anyways, I started rambling. So yeah, I'm going to share with you what I'm going to do with all this yarn. If it was enough or not, I really hope it is. I think maybe with some colors I will have to get additional skein or two. I'm not sure. Like, I haven't calculated anything. I just purchased the pattern, opened it. The pattern for the blanket. I opened it, and I was like, okay, it looks fine, and I went to do other things, like, waiting for the parcel. Yes, I'm very chaotic sometimes, and this will be a huge project, and you know I don't even want to begin thinking. Is it too much? Is it too little? Like, I will not start this blanket if I think constantly, do I have enough yarn? Like, just do it, see what's going on, right? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you made it so far with me rambling about, all the yarn, all the plans, all the taxes, thank you so much. And if you are interested in crochet content, yarn content, then maybe subscribe to my channel, give this video a like. If you want to see what's in the cotton lucky bag that I got from Hobbii, stay tuned for that, because I'm going to post a video about that upcoming weeks. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!